Hello, my beautiful family. I wanted to do an energy report today on the solar eclipse because it is obviously so massive, and explain a little bit about how I understand what is happening. So we have been working now since the 80s consciously to converge, what's called the energetic convergence, to be able to clear all outside interference in this holographic universe. We've been working way before then, but that's when our generation, the forerunners, begin to actively unify and become one, and begin to work very specific portals and gateways. And those are all that the forerunners that have been walking that path, the majority of them almost from the beginning. The majority of the forerunners who are now in their 50s and 60s pretty much were born almost awake. It's been amazing. That was what was needed to be able to prepare the portals and the grids and the matrices for this time that we are going through at this moment. I want to remind everybody what I am seeing from so many is that, especially the forerunners, we have been praying for heaven on earth for a long time. And before that, we have been 2,000 years ago, Jesus brought forth, before that, we've been praying to a Jesus or to an Allah or to a Buddha or to a pizza pie in the sky. It doesn't really matter. There have always been that we have prayed. And some of those prayers, all those prayers really that were heartfelt, every single heartfelt prayer that ever went up into the heavens asking for the pain and suffering to end. All right, well, prayers do catch up. That's one of spiritual initiations that the forerunners right now are going through, is the belief that they've actually done it. They keep trying the old things. They keep trying to do and transition when they've already transitioned. The third dimensional spiritual awakening, when we remember that we are spiritual beings having a physical experience, is a different consciousness and chakra system and matrix than the fourth dimensional awakening into our galactic star seed remembering and all that that entails. And that is also a very different consciousness matrix and dimension than the fifth dimension, which is where we become multidimensional because we are no longer in the duality of the star seed, human, third dimension, fourth dimension, galactic thing. We are here walking in service for the highest good of all outside of timelines. So the forerunners that have been walking all this time, I want to remind everyone, to the part of the spiritual initiation is that we have to accept that sometimes boots on the ground is no longer boots. Sometimes we're already flying and our wings have been activated. And that's the part that right now, as a collective, the forerunners are having to let go this first year of the new creation as we go through this final separation of timelines. And that just came through for me today, and being an intuitive, I feel that that's important for everyone to hear. So obviously, if you're hearing it, there's a reason. The next thing that I wanted to kind of discuss was about how this portal, how I understand this eclipse to work. The sun, which brings life and resonates at life frequency tied to the central sun. So that's how the logos, source energy, source life, source love comes through to our worlds. Resonates at 528 hertz light, love, life, whatever that is. The moon resonates lower, okay? So because of that, when the moon comes in front of the sun, think of it as kind of like a wall that will make all that energy of the sun kind of, it's flowing, all of a sudden, boom, it's going to hit, right? So there's going to be a great amplification of source, build up, light, consciousness, frequency, whatever it is that is going to build up, okay, behind in that moment of totality, of singularity. All right, 0 point. When that happens, right, all that energy will pull through the life of all life on earth towards the sun, right? Because that's all we ever do. That the sun is our umbilical cord to the cosmos, to our source, to the central sun. So that's how we always go and come back, right? Up and down, ascension, descension. When that happens, all life on earth will continue to flow, but the lower frequencies, anything that is not in the heart or at heart level consciousness, at source consciousness, at the frequency of the golden sacred geometry of connection to the heart, all those that are not there will kind of be like taking an exit off the freeway. They won't even know because they'll connect to another freeway. The freeway will be the same, but they'll be in a descension timelines where they experience lack of. That's because souls, we learn what love is by experiencing what love is not. However, there's a second timeline on this earth, and that is the ascension timeline, the healing timeline, the timeline for the souls that wish to experience heaven on earth and do so without interference and want to step into their full multidimensional selves. This is different. This is what we speak about when we speak about the guardians and being a guardian and why we are guardians. This is so that we lead the way genetically to shift for the future races to continue. When that happens today at quantum physics level, it's almost like everything becomes one for that moment. And then as that energy once again releases that has been accumulating, let's call it behind the sun, as it releases, it is that which kind of pushes and separates the two timelines as it begins again. And so if for one moment everything is, and then it separates, but the time continuum continues, space and time doesn't wobble, it all continues. Therefore, the holographic reality of what is humanity continues as well for those that know nothing about what's happening. Because remember, I mean, think about it. There are places on this earth where there are races, humans, in the Amazon, that don't even know that this reality exists. They don't even know can't even imagine a car. So, I mean, all realities, that is what multidimensional being and living is the ability to experience all different levels of consciousness, consciously and unconsciously on this planet. That's why we are a living library. So, lots of information I threw at you, at all you guys, but this is the best I can do. I've been writing for like 8 hours and still can't get my computers to load up. So I'm going a different route. But I wish everyone to remember today, especially today, be happy. Let go. Accept that amazing things happen. Accept the wonder as a child. Be a child in watching this amazing, stellar, cosmic event that will assist in shifting the consciousness of our world. And that will completely cut all timelines that have been interfered with by those that have interfered. Because that's what we're here to do, remember. Interfere with those that have interfered. So when those timelines cut, all those that are descension timelines will kind of separate and fall into the void, where everything is kind of recycled. It continues until it's completely the void, of anything, and then it's recycled back into source light and comes back down again, and it's a constant flow of consciousness. The Arcturian declaration, if you feel that you need to get to that today, if you feel called to do so, please do so, as it'll help you remove the last of any kind of programming that might still be lingering around, just so that you don't have to worry about it. And remember, the most important thing is be fearless. You know what? Yeah, we've been through a lot. Yeah, we've been hurt. We've been torn up in our hearts, but we're still here. We have amazing gifts, as all our clairs are beginning to come online, and we can do things that really we always dreamed of before have become our reality. And now, after today, we will be able to fully be without having any other outside interference in any way taking that sovereignty and free will from us. Remember, we are source, sovereign and free. And if you need to surround yourself in a shield today, which I don't want to use the word shield because it's more of a skin, do the unconditional love shield, the angelic golden ray shield. Open up your heart, surround yourself in a golden ray of unconditional love, connect to your source, and ask for everything to be for the highest good of all in love, and let go of anything that you really have no desire or need for. Release everything today. And then what comes back after this is like a phoenix arising. What comes back today will be what is only grounded in the foundation of love, creation, life, and source. So, pretty kick ass day, and I hope everyone just has a blessed day. Pray, play, and dream. It's a great day to do that. Every day is, but today we got an extra oomph to kick us into that happiness playground as the moon, the suns, and all the stars and the universe conspires to bring us happiness and joy and peace. So I wish that for all of you guys, and I'll catch you on the other side. I'm going to go swim and be a mermaid. Catch you later, guys. Bye.